Morning, everyone. So today we're gonna do a little metal detecting, and we're gonna do a little video shooting too. So we're in the woods I was at yesterday, and I was too far south, about a mile or so. And today we're gonna see if we can find these two sites. We got a compass, we got some apps on the phone, stuff like that. So should be able to find it no problem. But let me show you what we bring with us. We is me and you, so let's take a look. Of course, we have the trusty old get in and out of the woods type of ride. All the cold weather gear. Got my bag, my metal detector, and my shovel, set of headphones, gloves, and the high-vis orange vest. So right down there is supposedly one of the house sites somewhere in here. This should be right down there, it looks like it. But then we have to go that way, 120 degrees, and we should be able to run into an old 1800s foundation or so. So anyway, we'll stop and we'll take some video views and stuff like that, and show you what I see every day. Okay? So enjoy. Look at this view. Is that not beautiful? There's a little brook right down that way. Beautiful. This is what I see every time I go out detecting brand new, fresh sites. This is what you live for right here. Being able to do this stuff. Or at least I do. Yesterday I saw a whole lot of coyote tracks. This is like some kind of lower bog kind of system. You know, this is old. You see these old trees in here? Nice. Alright. Do you see it? Yeah, that's where deer has been bedded down. Yeah, you see its little scat too. Another little area over here. I moved the leaves so they can lay straight on the ground. Not sure why. It's probably colder that way. But it's a nice set of woods here. Quiet, peaceful. And you better always make sure you have a compass when you go walking into deep woods like this. You need to have a way in and have a way out. Alright. Let's take a peek. See where we're at here. You probably can't see that too great. Let's see. Come on. It's cold. There's some magnetic going on here. Alright, so straight ahead. Straight ahead. Alright, see you later. It's starting to get really thick now. But you can see how young these trees are. What we're walking on used to be farmland. And that's all gone now, overgrown. This is why it's hard to keep a straight line, and you need a compass as you're bobbing and weaving trees. Who knows where you end up. And it's beautiful in here, isn't it? Yeah, okay, back at you. I don't know if y'all can see that, but you see how the ground rises up right there? And it starts to decline over that way? We want to be on the rise, because that's where people built their old homes. I don't know if they were worried about floods or whatnot, but they built them up on top of hills mostly. So we'll follow the terrain and follow our compass as best we can, see what we find. I also wanted to show you this app. Do you see where we're at? We're that yellow triangle, and we're going to that closest red triangle, or I think it's a yellow arrow. So a little bit ways to go. We're almost to the top of this hill. We're going to the top of the hill first, and then we'll go down to the triangle. I don't know if you can see the contour. Right just on the tip of that is the top of the hill. Okay, so if we keep headed this way, going uphill, sure to see if there's a house there. Okay, back. So, looky there. We made it to the top of the hill. But, look at this. You see that fieldstone? That's a perfect sign, because normally you don't find fieldstone on top of the ground. So, we might be at the house site up here. You can see on my map, we're a ways away from where I marked. But the maps that I use are off a little bit, so back at you when I find more. Just heard a loud noise coming from that direction. We went to the top of the hill back there and didn't see anything. We'll go back and check that later, but some sort of noise, and I'm not sure if it was a tree falling or what. Could be in a deer knocked into a tree. Anyways, back at you if we find out more. Okay, so this spot right here looks really promising. Do you see that fieldstone block right there? That is a corner block for a house, most likely. Most houses were built out of logs in the 1800s or wood, and they rested on big pieces of stone. And this is a nice little top of a hill here. So let's check this area out real quick. We'll do a little walk around, see what we can see. I'll bring you with me. Love finding stone like that. Oh, that looks like it was hand shaped too. Maybe not. I don't know. It's pretty big. I don't know. But this is what home sites look like. Old home sites. Just a ragged mess of trees and everything going every which way. I guess what we can do is stick our metal detector on the ground and give it a peek. I don't see any impressions in the ground for root cellars or anything yet. Oh, there we go. Telltale sign right there. See? Do you see it? Do you see that pile of stone? Yeah. That's probably the old home. Looks like it was pushed up there, or it could have been the chimney. Yep, this is the old site right here, I guarantee it. Telltale sign, pile of stone in the middle of nowhere. Only humans could do that, and there's another mound right there. Another big stone. Alright, so let's drop the detector. I'll get back to you. I'll get back to you when we find our first treasure. Okay, bye. There is so much iron in the ground here. I just started digging iron. As you can see, this is some kind of, probably a rock chisel. Fireplace. It's just so much bigger. But this is the spot. This is where the house was. You never really know it except for that pile of stone. And if you put your metal attached to the ground, then you could find treasure. Yeah, that's still worth something. I mean, that's 1800s. You know, that's a tool. So cool. We're on the spot. And just gotta dig through this iron. There's a ton of it. I'm getting false signals left and right. But I tried turning my discriminator up to mask out all the iron and stuff, but it's not helping. So I just turned it all the way down, and I'm just gonna pick through it. Alright, so on to the next. So we got a signal. That's a low 12, which is probably foil or whatnot, but let's do a live dig just for fun. Yeah, it's gonna be right there. So the first thing we do is get rid of the leaves so we can dig a nice little hole. I'll just go in. The ground is a little frozen. I don't think it's very shallow. I think it's just a piece of foil or something. That's what it's reading. It's just a piece of something or other. And that's how you pop the plug out. I didn't bring my pinpointer. I really don't like using them. They're a pain in the butt. Gotta stop and turn it on and off all the time. Alright, so the dirt's out of the hole. It should be in the pile somewhere. Let's just take a sweep with the detector real quick. Hear that? And it's right in there. There it is. That is a shotgun shell. We find tons of them. Okay, so that was reading really low. 12. Alright, so that gives us an idea what they're going to read in here. 12 to 15. Alright, so on to the next. So finally, we got a nice high tone signal. It's in the 70s or so. Let me show you where it is. Right here. About 3.5 inches down. So let's go in and see what we got. I just pulled up a harmonica reed. Wasn't a great signal. You have to be gentle at this point because you don't know what it is. Use your hand as much as possible. Oh, look at that. See, this is why you're gentle. That is an old spoon. I love finding spoons because somebody used that. They survived with that. That is a tool. This is an old iron one. Beautiful spoon. That can go in the collection. Nice. So that we can date this area with. Yeah, somebody made this, so it has a date. And it came from somewhere. So nice. A spoon. Yeah, alright, on to the next. So look at there. I just pulled up a little mule shoe. Put my hand there so you can see the size difference. That is a small mule shoe. Nice. But also, while digging in this hole, you can see remnants of brick. Yeah, I pulled out a few over here too. Here's one. So, we had brick on this house at one time. Alright, so that tells us something. It's not a bad shaped one. We can put that in our collection. On to the next. There's a big piece of iron. Put my hand down for size. Came right out of that hole. It's a plow. Yeah, I find these a lot. This one's intact. That's a nice one. I'm not going to keep it though. I have plenty of them. I'll leave it there for someone to find. Let's go ahead and dig this one. I've been having some great luck around here, but this was a 40 signal, and with an old house like this, you want to dig all these good beep signals. It's not quite a high tone, it's a good beep. So let's take a peek. Who knows? I've pulled 40s out that were decent. You just never know. And there it is in there. See it? It's some kind of looks like a belt clip, some kind of coverall clip. Yeah, coverall clip. See it? Yeah, that thing can date back to the 1800s. We can find out for sure. A little bit of research. Clean it up. It looks almost iron. Looks like it has something on it. It's hard to tell. Alright, on to the next. Okay, let's do a live dig on this one. Bringing up about 70. That's usually copper. And let's see what's in there. X marks the spot. Nice and gentle. We don't want to hurt anything. Alright. Oh, what's that? Some kind of, I don't know, curtain rod part or something? I don't know. Some fastener that you fasten with nails. Nothing great. Okay.